tires as the field enters the Geico restart zone. Up front, it's going to be Denny Hamlin and Ty Gibbs. Hamlin with a little bit of a jump. That bottom lane is always a little quicker. Hamlin, though, now gets tied up by Ty Gibbs as they run side by side.
Yeah, the car that got sleeping was Alex Bowman. He's going to get swamped as Joey Logano goes to his inside. Boy, they're going 4 wide for the 5th position. Martin Truex Jr. is going to get it, but Pat the lead far from decided into turn 3.
Joey Logano, man, has got his foot through the floorboard. He's going to drive his way all the way up to the second spot and battle right now with Chase Elliott.
Christopher Bell, high, wide, and handsome on the outside, making some big moves. Now he drops to the inside, passes Bowman and Keselowski and Tyler Reddick.
Yeah, this racetrack is wide. Tyler Reddick making it even wider as he's watching Christopher Bell roll the middle of the racetrack, running in that 5th position. Reddick slots up in 6th out of turn 2.
Ty Gibbs had got him out front by about 5 car lengths. 3 wide now for the 3rd spot. Martin Truex Jr., Christopher Bell, and Chase Elliott. They sort that out as they race all 4.
See Bell down on the bottom of the racetrack. We got problems along the front stretch. Brad Keselowski is spinning through the grass. Tyler Reddick barrel rolls down the front stretch. The car flips over a couple of times. Chase Elliott is also in the grass. That is going to be the 3rd yellow of the day here at Vegas. Reddick's car did a complete flip and then came back on all 4 tires.
Austin Cindric also involved in Doug as Brad Keselowski came up the racetrack. Let's get an eyeball on Ryan Blaney's car. Blaney was trying to squeeze up against the safer barrier and sneak his way by Keselowski. I'm not sure he got hit. If he got hit, it wasn't by much. And again, a spectacular crash at the exit of turn 4, Doug. Chase Elliott on the outside, Reddick in the middle of a 3 wide. They touched, bounced off each other and the wall, and then it was on.
And Tyler Reddick just took the car straight down to pit lane here because he's got the most favored pit stall. Let's check in now with Brad Gilley.
Brad Keselowski's on pit road right now. Extensive right side damage on that car. In fact, they're calling for a little bit of help on that side. They have it jacked up. Chase Elliott's not come in yet, but he's talking to Alan Gustafson, his crew chief, and said he got hit on the right front, and he also thinks the bottom of his car is bad, the underbelly. Alan Gustafson said, no, it's not. Chase Elliott said, yes, it is. He'll be coming down. Brett McMillan.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick came into his pit stall. They've taken a look at it. They lost the brake pedal. The left front tire is all wonky. They said everything's broken inside there. They said, we're done. They're putting the left front tire back on so they can try to get it back to the garage area. But you can imagine how discouraged this team is. Had a great car, just won the first stage, and they are just absolutely discouraged as Tyler Reddick is headed back to the garage area, done for the day. Brad Gilley.
Austin Cindric coming in. I can't see the right side of his car, but it definitely has some damage. He went backwards because the roof flap's deployed and the diffuser flap is down. That's Brad Keselowski driving by me right now. His car is going to the garage. Chase Elliott, boy, there's a lot going on here. Alan Gustafson was yelling at the team. Scuff tires, scuff tires. They want to send him out on that. They did look underneath his car. They're finishing just a 2-tire stop. And they're going to send Chase Elliott back down, but he is going to have to come back down pit road.
Doug, it was 3 wide out of turn number 4. Tyler Reddick trying to squeeze up against the wall and around Chase Elliott, who was caught in the middle. Not sure Elliott knew he was there. They made some slight contact, slammed into the safer barrier. Now, yesterday, I saw you studying your physics terms, and I believe this would be a good time to bring that up.
Yes, it would be. Impermeability means that 2 objects cannot occupy the same space at the same time. Impenetrability is the term. It's a law of physics that says 2 things cannot exist in one place. That was a great example of that. They couldn't be in the same place at the same time. There was also some dynamics at play here when Tyler Reddick flipped, Mark. He got into the infield grass right there on the South Point logo, and the car kind of dug in, and it was a kind of a slow barrel roll. It was only one. We only saw the undercarriage of the car one time, and then it came back up on all 4 wheels, and he was able to limp down to his pit stall. From what we heard there from Brett McMillan, sounds like they're done for the day.
Man, you talk about penthouse to outhouse. Reddick wins stage 1, and now he is out. Let's go down to Brett McMillan.
And Ryan Blaney's also come to a stop in his pit stall. They've taken the right front tire off, and they're actually just standing here looking at the car. NASCAR officials are also looking at the right side as well. They're looking up inside the right front wheel well. I can't hear what they're talking about. They're talking on the internal communication. They're putting that right front tire back on. But at this point, they're having discussions around the team, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I can't see the right side of the car, obviously, but they're now they're coming around. They're going to take off the left rear tire. They have not jacked up the left side car yet, so we'll see exactly what's going on with this car as they're having discussions looking at the right side of Ryan Blaney's car.
We are on a text message service courtesy of Team Penske, and they basically said it looks like the right toe link is gone on that Ryan Blaney machine.
Again, as Keselowski came up the racetrack, Ryan was digging hard on the outside to try to sneak by, and it looked to me like they had made slight contact. So it looks like what happened, Doug, is that Keselowski hit him on the driver's side, but that put the right rear of the car up hard against the barrier and broke that toe link.
Well, this is going to have a huge impact on championship hopes here, Mark. You've got Tyler Reddick. He's done. Looks like Ryan Blaney is maybe not done, but they're going to be able to limp around. They're not going to be carrying any speed today. So this is very impactful. And Brad Keselowski's done for the day because he had to take the car behind the garage wall after a wreck.
I guess the only saving grace, if you will, or the only sliver of silver lining for the Tyler Reddick team is they won the opening stage, got 10 points, and you don't know how this thing is going to play out in the round of 8.
No, you don't. And, we don't call this track a wild card track. That's Talladega, Atlanta, Daytona.
Roval.
But I do insist every racetrack is a wild card track. That right there, big crash, car barrel rolling down the infield grass at Las Vegas, not what you expect. But for those guys involved in that crash, that's as wild card as it gets.
Oh, no question about it. And now we see a car being waved around. The free pass is going to go to Eric Jones, who lost a tire here, and they had slapped it back on. Now we see a few cars coming down the pit lane. Daniel Suarez is among the cars that is going to be in that group. And we also see Ryan Blaney coming back down the pit lane. Michael McDowell in this group, along with Shane Van Gisbergen as well. We'll take a quick break and come back for more of the South Point 400.
Let's check in now at the Infield Care Center with Brad Gilley.
Tyler Reddick is out of the Infield Care Center. First of all, Tyler, are you okay after that flip? Second of all, what happened on the racetrack?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's obviously it's disappointing for sure. Just a situation where, I kind of saw it late. Martin was starting to drift up, and the 9, was already on his outside. So just had to make a last-minute decision there, and, it's just tough when you get in the playoffs like this. You really got to fight for each position, and yeah, I wish I would have had that one back. I definitely would have given up that spot and kept our car in the race.
All right, a tough early exit for Tyler Reddick.